Hi everyone, welcome to the linear programming problems. So we are doing the graphical method, and in graphical method now we are starting the passenger or airplane problem, we can say it. So this type of question come very rarely, but we will see that how we solve the passenger problem. So I have taken the one example before you. So let's start the problem. That what it says, that there is an aeroplane who can carry maximum 200 passengers, who can carry maximum 200 passengers, and there is a profit of rupees 1000 on each executive class ticket. On executive class ticket there is a profit of rupees 1000, and on economy class ticket there is a profit of rupees 600. So I hope you understood till the second line. The airline reserves at least 20 seats for executive class. कि जो एयरलाइन है वो रिजर्व रखती है 20 seats of the executive class. However, there is at least 4 times as many passengers prefer to travel by economy class rather than executive class. तो 4 टाइम्स ऑफ एग्जीक्यूटिव क्लास के जो पैसेंजर्स हैं वो इकोनॉमी क्लास में जाना प्रेफर करते हैं. नाउ वी हैव टू डिटरमाइन दैट हाउ मैनी टिकट्स ऑफ ईच मस्ट बी सोल्ड इन ऑर्डर टू मैक्सिमाइज द प्रॉफिट. Means we have to maximize the profit, that on how much of each of the tickets should be sold, and then we have to tell the maximum profit. So I hope आपको क्वेश्चन अच्छे से समझ में आया होगा कि एक एरोप्लेन है जिसमें मैक्सिमम 200 पैसेंजर्स ही ट्रैवल कर सकते हैं, उसमें बिजनेस और इकोनॉमी क्लास की टिकट्स हैं, एंड on selling the executive class ticket there is a profit of 1000, and on selling the economy class ticket there is a profit of 600. There is at least 20 seat reserved for the executive class, and more people wants or prefer to go by the economy class rather than the executive class. So that's all for the question. Now comes to the question, comes to the solution part. In the solution, we know first we will create our table. So to create a table, as we can see, we have the two classes that is given to me, that is the executive class and economy class. In the question only one thing is given to me, that 1000 for the executive class profit, and profit of the economy class ticket is 600. So I have just put the value of the profit in the table, that is 1000 for the economy and 600 for 1000 for the executive and 600 for the economy. I have assumed the executive class to be the 1000 and economy class to be the 600. So now comes to the objective function and constraint part, and this is what your objective function, because question asks you about the maximization of the profit. So your maximization of the profit will become your the objective function, that is the maximum z is equals to the 1000x plus 600y. So that's all for your objective function. Now comes to the constraint part. So from the first line start, it is given to you, you have the two types of classes, that is the executive and economic class, and it is given to you there is a space of maximum 200 passengers. So when there is a maximum of 200 passengers, we know the number of seat of x plus y will not exceed 200. So your first constraint would be your x plus y is less than equals to 200. Then in the second line, if there is a profit, so we have already made the equation of the profit. Now in the third line, it is given to me the airline reserve at least 20 seats for the executive. So we have assumed for the executive to be x, and there is at least 20. At least 20 means greater than equals to 20. So that's all for your second constraint. Now for the third constraint, it is given to you, that is 4 times as passenger prefer to travel by the economy class rather than by the executive class. So there is a x time passengers, there is a x passengers of the executive class, and there is a y passenger for the economy class. So the question is saying 4 times पैसेंजर्स प्रेफर टू ट्रेवल बाय इकोनॉमी क्लास, मतलब इकोनॉमी क्लास में जाना पसंद है लोगों को, एंड हाउ मेनी टाइम्स 4 times by the executive class. So executive class is what? 4. So 4 times of executive class के अंदर, ठीक है, तो 4 times of executive class is equals to the economy class, means people prefer to travel the executive class. And there is a at least sign. So at least sign means greater than equals to, so greater than equals to means this, so we have to open our mouth towards the y. So the next equation would be your y greater than equals to 4x. So that's for your third equation. Now to draw the graph, we need the minimum two coordinates of each equation to draw the line graph. So from the first constraint, we can see if we assume x to be 100, then I will get the y to be 200. And if I assume y to be 0, then x to be the 200. So that's all for the coordinate of the first equation. Second equation is x is greater than equals to 20. So that's is already an equation, means the line will come parallel to the y-axis. When we know when the x is equals to 20, to draw the graph of this line, we know this line is parallel to the y-axis. Now comes to the third equation, that is y greater than equals to 4x. So in this, consider first that is y to be 0, that is y is equals to 4x. When y is 0, you will get x is equals to what? You will get x again to be 0, because 0 by 4 is 0. So you will get x to be 0. So first coordinate would be 0 0. When you consider, you can take the value of x to be 10, 20, 30. If you take x to be 10, then you will get y to be 4 into 10. If you consider x to be 20, then you will get y to be 4 into 20. So the second coordinate you can make to be like this. So I hope till here you have understood very well. Now come to the graph part. So for the graph part, we have to consider the constraint, and in the constraint I have seen that in the first equation, in the first part, it is given to me that the two coordinates are 0 comma 200 and 200 comma 0. So the green line showing the graph of the first equation, that is 0 comma 200 and 200 comma 0. So that's all for the first equation graph, that is 0 comma 200 and 200 comma 0, the graph of the first equation. Then second equation is x is equals to 20. So x is equals to 20 will come to the line parallel to the y-axis. So the blue color line showing which pass from the x coordinate to the 20 is parallel to the y-axis. So blue line you can see is of the second equation. Then third equation is y is equals to 4x. So the two coordinates are given to you, that is 0 comma 0 and 20 comma 80. So 20 comma 80 you can see here. So by joining the two line of this, you can say, you can see the pink line graph. The pink line graph is of the equation y is equals to 4x. Now we have to see the shaded area of the line. So what is given to me? The first equation is x plus y is less than equals to 20. Now for the green line, consider the point on the origin. On the origin we know the x and y to be 0. When x and y is 0, when x and y is 0, then if it satisfies the equation, then it means the shaded portion towards the origin. So we can see it is satisfy the equation, so the shaded portion will be towards the origin. So you will make the arrow towards the origin. Now come to the second part. On the second part, it is showing that x is greater than equals to 20. X is greater than equals to 20. When I consider left side of the blue line, I will get the value of x coordinate to be 0. Is 0 लेस देन इक्वल्स टू 20? अगर मैं लेफ्ट साइड पे जाऊंगा ब्लू लाइन के, तो मेरे को कोऑर्डिनेट क्या मिलेगा? 0 0 मिलेगा, और 0 0 मीन्स x कोऑर्डिनेट 0 है. तो क्या 0 20 से ग्रेटर देन है? नो. इट मीन्स कि जो ब्लू लाइन पे होगा वो राइट हैंड साइड पे शेडेड होगा, बिकॉज मेरे को x की वैल्यू ग्रेटर देन 20 चाहिए. ग्रेटर देन 20 कहाँ लाई करेगी? ऑन द राइट हैंड साइड. नाउ कम्स टू द थर्ड इक्वेशन, दैट इज 0, दैट इज y is greater than equals to 4x. So if I consider the point now it is already passing from the origin, so you can take any point. Suppose I have taken that this point, so I have taken the point here, you can say, or you can say to be here. So here I can see the value of x coordinate is 20, so I will put the value of x coordinate is 20 and y coordinate is 100. So y coordinate is 100. So by solving this, I can see I will get 100 is greater than equals to 80. So it is satisfying this equation. So if it is satisfying this equation, means the pink line graph will towards the y-axis, towards the y-axis. आपको क्या करना है, पिंक लाइन के लेफ्ट हैंड साइड या राइट हैंड साइड यू कैन कंसीडर एनी पॉइंट. अगर वो उसको सेटिस्फाई करता है तो वो दूसरी तरफ शेड होगा, अदरवाइज नहीं होगा. सो अगेन यू कैन सी, और अगर आप इस पिंक लाइन के जो थर्ड इक्वेशन की लाइन थी, अगर आप उसके राइट हैंड साइड पे कोई पॉइंट लेते, सपोज मैं ये पॉइंट लेता ऑन द एक्स एक्सिस दैट इज 20,0. अगर मैं इसको सेटिस्फाई कराता इस इक्वेशन में, दैट इज y इज ग्रेटर देन 4x, सो यू कैन सी y कोऑर्डिनेट आपका 0 है और x कोऑर्डिनेट 20 है. तो क्या 0 इज ग्रेटर देन इक्वल्स टू 80? नो. सो इट मींस कि जो थर्ड इक्वेशन की लाइन है वो नॉट टुवर्ड्स द राइट हैंड साइड बल्कि टुवर्ड्स y एक्सिस, दैट इज लेफ्ट हैंड साइड पे ही आपकी शेड होगी. सो यू कैन सी फ्रॉम हियर, आई होप आपको इधर से ये चीज अच्छे से क्लियर हो गई होगी. Now we have to see the common area. So common area which come in the shaded area is this. So this is the shaded area and we can see that it is bounded. If it is bounded, then we will consider the point that is A, B and C. The shaded area A, B, C is what the feasible region which is bounded. So it is bounded from all the side and it is a feasible region. So we will get the answer. Now we can see all the 3 points are on the intersection of the two lines. So to find the A point, we will consider the equation of the two lines which are intersecting. So the first equation is x is equals to 20 and second equation is x plus y is equals to 200. To find this equation, you just have to put the values, that is the first equation is x is equals to 20 and second equation is x plus y is equals to 200. So just put the value of x coordinate, that is 20 plus y is equals to 200. You will get y is equals to 200 minus 20. You will get y is equals to 180. So the a coordinate value is 20 comma 180. So by the elimination or substitution, you can say the value of the a coordinate is 80. To find the b coordinate, you can see the b coordinate is the intersection of the first line is again this and the second line is y is equals to 4x. So the b coordinate is the intersection of x plus y is equals to 200 and the second equation is y is equals to 4x. Just put the value of the y coordinate, that is x plus 4x is equals to 200. You will get 5x is equals to 200. You will get x is equals to 40. So when you get x is equals to 40, just put the y is equals to 4 into 40, then you will get 160. So you get the b coordinate, that is 40 and 160. Similarly, you will find the c coordinate. Okay, so after getting the point, I can see the coordinate points are the a, b and c. So a coordinate we have find, b coordinate we have find, and similarly c coordinate you will find the intersection of the two lines. Just put the values. Now your function is given to you, that is the 1000x plus 600y. So we have to maximize this function, that is the 1000x plus 600y. So just put the value of a coordinate. So a coordinate is given to you, that is 0 comma 180. So 0 is the value of x coordinate and 180 is the value of the y coordinate. Just put the value, that is 1000 into 0 plus 600 into 180. So after solving this, you will get 1,08,000. So just similarly, you have to find the value of b and c coordinate. When you put the value of b coordinate, that is x to be 40 and y to be 160. Similarly for the c coordinate, x to be 20 and y to be 80. Now the question is we have to maximize our function. So we have to see the maximum value. So we can see from here that the maximum value we get on the b point, that is on the b coordinate, that is 1,36,000. So 1,36,000 is my the profit at the b point, that is 40 comma 160. And what does this 40 and 160 signify? 40 signify that it is for the executive class, that if he sell the executive class ticket of to the 40 passengers and 160 tickets for the economy class, then he will get the maximum profit of 1,36,000. So I hope you understood the question very well, and if you understand, then please like, subscribe and share, and thank you for watching this video.